Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Marvel Legends news update video on the Hasbro Pulse Fan Fest reveals. Trying to pre-order some Marvel Legends, you can do so at
Big! Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
Alright, down there asking to please hit that like button and hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. And wow, what a great event. I had a lot of fun watching all the different panels. It was incredible being a part of the panel at the end where the fans get to speak. For all of the different licenses, they only had one person that got to actually speak. But I hope everybody had a good time watching it. I had a fun time being a part of it. And then I wanted to talk about some figures. So we're looking at Quasar right over here. That's what the Hasbro Marvel team started with. And I think this figure was looking very, very cool at first. But then over time, as I'm seeing more images, I mean, I do like the back of the packaging right over here. That doesn't look too bad at all. But yeah, when I look at the figure, I'm like, oh yeah, the Bucky Cap mold has the new feet and everything. And then you get those little flame effects. The cape looks amazing, but I wish he came with a lot more effects, like some constructs and stuff. The head sculpt looks really good. And yeah, man, I mean, it looks like it's going to be a pretty decent figure. I don't know. I can't wait to see it in hand. But at this very moment, I don't know. There's something just a little bit lacking. I don't know. When I see it standing like this, it looks okay. But for something more I'm kind of missing from this figure, and I can't really pinpoint exactly what it is. But anyway, we've seen Ultron before, and they showed us Ultron again, and I'm very excited for this figure. There's the back of the packaging right over there. You got some classic artwork. No, it's like redone artwork. But man, the figure looks dope. I love that effect for the mouth. That's really cool. And it looks like it's going to have a nice amount of silver on it and everything. And then you can see figure right here with that effect for the mouth looking really awesome. So I really dig that a lot. Can't wait for that Ultron. I actually want to get at least 3 of those. And then we have the Mark 47 Iron Man, or the hologram Iron Man. I'm kind of thrown off by them actually using a Mark 47. I wish I mentioned that earlier in the live stream, but you know, I do think this clear plastic looks awesome as hell. I really like how the white paint looks over it. It's just a very cool look, and we're gonna get that hologram Tony Stark head that you could put on top of this. That's just gonna go with it very nicely. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. It's just an odd choice for the armor. I don't know. And then we're looking at the Stealth Iron Man right here, and I'm really excited for this repaint. This is one that I had mentioned before, at least in one video. And I'm not totally surprised that Hasbro did it, but the amount of metallic paint I'm seeing on this thing looks astounding. I mean, look at all that metallic blue paint. I mean, if it really comes out that shiny, that's going to be really impressive. Well, that looks sick as hell right there to me. So hopefully that paint comes out as cool as it looks right here in these images. And then I think that is that the same Tony Stark head that we'd seen before, which is good to have with the figure, and I like that it comes with the red effects. And then we have Dark Star, and this figure, I mean, it's cool to add another team member, so I think that's dope, but at the same time, it's like the figure, the body mold is just a bit lackluster for me, and I just wish that they kind of went with something a little bit, I don't know, added maybe more to it, maybe a different design. I don't know, there's just something about it that feels like missing, and I can't pinpoint exactly what it is. I really smell some shelf warming with this one though, but yeah, what I don't smell shelf warming for is the Ironheart figure. Oh my gosh, this looks really, really badass. I mean, man, very, very cool looking design over here. I actually looked at my rescue armor figure, and I don't see any reused parts. I mean, I like those smoke effects again. Those just look so sick. And yeah, they're giving her a huge lunge right over there, looking really good. It looks like that ab crunch may be a little limited. But yeah, I like the paneling sculpt and everything like that. And the armor looks pretty good to me. I'm really impressed with the human head sculpt over here. The Riri head sculpt looks great. That's really impressive. Again, looks very realistic, especially for a comic character. Again, I love that smoke effect, so that's cool. Then we have the Vault Guardsman. Yeah, an army builder. So we're going to have a whole bunch of beastly right arms right over there. But yeah, I wanted to get at least 3 of these. Looks pretty badass. Wish it came with some more effects though, but yeah, I remember I do have the Marvel Universe version of this guy, and it's cool to see him in the 6-inch scale, so I am happy for that. Always happy to get a new character and another army builder, so that's pretty sweet. And they didn't really get him in too many poses, and a lot of these you know, images are punching, you know, a lot of punching poses. But anyway, here is the modular Iron Man. This is one that everybody is very, very excited about. You can see in the picture on the back, you know, most of the time you see him with the yellow and red, but, you know, the gold looks so badass. I cannot complain. I wouldn't be surprised if they re-released this yellow and red, but, man, for me, I'm just really pleased seeing gold and red right here. I just think it looks really badass. Ooh, punching. But yeah, very cool looking figure. Very excited for this one. I think most people are very excited for this. So yeah, but the one that really stands out to me the most is the Ursa Major. Oh my goodness, I've been asking for a Grizzly figure. I mentioned this earlier on that stream. And yeah, this just looks so badass. Oh, dude, I mean, all they have to do is just include, you know, a Grizzly head sculpt with another figure, and boom, there you go. And I don't think anything is reused over here. Here's Dwight comparing to Darkstar. Looking pretty good. So yeah, good height right there, not too bad. Then they released this image, or the images of the Infinity Saga Thor, or Endgame Final Battle Thor, which is dope. Hey, I'm cool with that. I mean, late to the game, but I've been complaining about them, you know, not using the best reference material. So if they have a good reference material, and this is the first crack at it, because, you know, the other Bro Thor, you know, completely different attire and everything. Brand new sculpt over here with this figure. So it's not a repaint, you know. I think that's dope. I like getting like a solid first cut of the figure without having to get two of them. So that makes me happy. Even if it's late, don't care. Don't have to buy two figures. So, yo, you get, you know, dope ass Thor right off the bat. Looks good to me. And then they revealed an AoSaber Tooth, which I thought was looking so sick. I mean, man, they talked a lot about hair on this podcast, on the stream. They talked about a hairy butt, and then they talked a lot about hairy arms. And I was like, man, I got both hairy butt and arms. This is just perfect. I'm so stoked. This is great. So yeah, I can't wait to get the AoSaber Tooth. It looks like he's gonna be a big beefy figure, hopefully. I mean, this angle looks pretty good. So, and then they gave us a tease for Fantastic Four, and you know, like I believe this was supposed to be a tease for the next Hazlab project. That's the way I took it. And I thought it'd be funny to say, oh, Franklin Richards Hazlab. Oh, nobody. Yeah, so anyway, but hey, we move forward. If it's not going to be a Galactus, it's got to be a Fantastic Car, right? What else is it going to be? Right? It's got to be one of those two things. That's what I was thinking anyway. So yeah, very excited either way, but really, it's got to be a Galactus, right? And then Ryan Ting showed off the packaging over here from the event, or from the Hazlab Sentinel. So speaking of Hazlab, there we go. And that thing looks enormous. The artwork looks fantastic. Very, very consistent with the House of X Powers of 10 wave. So there you go. Looking really, really cool right there. I like that. I honestly, you know, they had us, here's the 3 3/4 inch retro figures. I really didn't have much to say about these because, unfortunately, I mean, we're waiting a very long time to get to speak, and I had to use the bathroom at one point, and while I was in the bathroom, they talked about these. I was like, ah, damn it, I missed it. So I would have mentioned the Hulk here, but I didn't see it at the time. So Invisible Woman looks pretty cool. So if I felt sorry, Hasbro guys, but I had to go to the bathroom. But yeah, Vision looks pretty cool too. I'd still keep them all in the box. Now, this I would not keep in the box. Oh my god, man, I'm not really into the role-playing stuff, but the Ayabagamoto looks so badass over here. The fact that you could remove the stone and it glows on its own. Oh, that is so sick. And then you got this awesome-looking display piece. So it has that function. Only about $50. So, I don't know, it may seem a lot to some people, but, you know, for something as fancy looking as that, depending on how hefty it is, how well the light-up feature really works in person, you know, if it shines bright enough, it's going to feel really worth it. So I'm excited for that. I think that's a badass role-playing piece. But yeah, I want to know what you guys are most excited for, so let me know in the comment section below. How'd you think we all did over on that live stream? I thought it ended up going really, really well. It would have been nice if they allowed everybody to speak, but I could understand how that would be a bit complicated. Or if they figured out like a way to take turns, that would be kind of neat. But other than that, I'm very, very, very grateful. I mean, I don't want to sound like I don't want to be rude, but it's just, you know, I think it would have been cool. Everyone got a chance to share their thoughts and everything, but seemed like hosting an event like that is very, very tricky, so I have to commend Hasbro for doing this all together. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. What are you most excited for? For me, I gotta say it's the Ursa Major, and then I'm still really stoked for the Ultrons. I've lost a little bit of interest in the Quasar a little bit, but still really want it. Ursa Major, yeah, that figure is gonna be so badass. Cannot wait. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new here, as well as the notification bell, and I will catch you guys later. Peace! Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.
Your face,